What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Bearded Film Guy channel. I am Chris, aka Bearded Film Guy, and it's been a crazy hectic day, but I just got in my horror pack, and I figured there was no better time than now to dig into this. Actually, I just get way too anxious about checking out what's in here, so let's open this up. So today's been an absolutely hectic day. As everybody can see, I kind of rebuilt the whole entire background here, if it'll focus. I just finished building the second shelf over there, and just kind of like I went hunting a little bit with Brandon earlier, and it's just kind of been a really hectic day. And I remember my tracking for my horror pack wasn't set to be delivered until I think like June 3rd, and I was like, that's not cool. So it did come in, and yeah, I figured I'd open up on here. For those who don't know what Horror Pack is, it's a super cool subscription service where basically you pay either monthly or you can do 6 months a year. You kind of pay out, and each month they send you 4 Blu-rays or DVDs, and one of them is a Horror Pack exclusive. The other 3 are a complete mystery. And here's the thing: this is my second month of doing Horror Pack, and I didn't get any doubles the first time around. I got a really cool exclusive. I got some titles that I didn't even know existed. And I had a lot of fun with it, so I kept everything going, and this is month 2, so this is going to be the May box. So if you haven't gotten your box yet, it's probably not a good idea to watch this, but yeah, let's crack this open. I always get, even when I buy movies that I'm aware of, like when I buy films, I always have a hard time waiting for them to come in. Like, I try to keep stuff boxed up until I can make a video on it and I can do a cool unboxing, but most of the time that doesn't work because I get too anxious and excited to dive into them. Like I said, even titles that I know, like if I order movies, I get way too excited and I just can't wait to get home and crack them open. So, close up this knife. So yeah, you open up the box, and this is what it looks like. There's a nice white foil in there. I really don't want to see what's in here, so this is the envelope. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm just going to pick one by one. This looks like we have... There's no slipcovers in here. I don't know which is the Horror Pack exclusive, which is not, so I'm just going to take a spin, and we'll grab the first one. And we have... Oh, The Turning. So there we go. This is Finn Wolfhard. I've heard of this. I've never seen it. Looks like it was directed by Floria Sigzamandi. I think I remember when this came out. I think I remember when this got, its theatrical release. And looks like a thrilling adaptation of Henry James's novel. At a mysterious estate in the main countryside, a newly appointed nanny is charged with the care of 2 disturbed orphans. She quickly discovers that both the children in the house are harboring dark secrets and things may not be as they appear. So that's really cool. Looks like it has an alternate ending. Looks like we also have just a little behind the scenes. It is an Amblin release, which is cool. But, so that's the front there. That is the back. Sorry for any glare. If I really remember anything about this, it's just I remember it coming and going super fast and then not really hearing about it any further than that. So I'll be checking that out. First one out is The Turning. Let's see. I get anxious, man. I get excited. So next title in here we have... Looks like this is our Horror Pack limited edition. And this is a film called Prosper. So check that out. Horror Pack limited exclusive release. It says on the back here, The Last Witch of Salem feasts tonight. This looks pretty cool. I like the front cover. The rumored daughter of Sarah Good, the first witch to be tried and hung during the Salem witch trials, lives and commands the spirit world at her fingertips. Irene, as she is known, must sacrifice the lives of a small group of youths every 30 years for preserving her own youthful appearance, powers, and prosperity. On this day, Irene sets out to bait for Dalton, an unassuming young man looking for closure in his brother's accidental death. She promises Dalton the allure of reconnecting with his deceased sibling while suggesting he brings his friends along for the show. Sam, Dalton's closest friend, ignores the warning sign, tags along for the ride, and finds herself the only person left alive after a night of gruesome events. These Horror Pack exclusive are indie films, so they're hit and miss. Last month it was 73 minutes, which I actually enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. And this is one of the things that I love so much about Horror Pack, is really putting the attention on these smaller films and giving them pretty cool exclusivity with the horror pack limited edition thing. So that's Prosper, the second film out of the horror pack. I tried to pull this last, but you know, what is what it is. So number 3 we have Emily. Check that out there. Creepy cover. Doll. Freaky doll in there. This is the back here. Sorry about that glare. So, looks like this is released by Uncorked, Sandbar, and Dark Sky Films. Directed by Michael Thalen. Taps into parents' worst nightmares. Let's see. It's a multi-dimensional, nail-biting thriller that proves trust can be the most deadly of weapons. Very interesting. This is pretty cool. It looks like it was part of the Tribeca Film Festival. Looks like it was the film for Fright Fest. There's an IGN review on here. Dread Central says it's chilling fun. Hollywood Reporter says genuinely upsetting, tapping into any parent's worst nightmare. Looks like it's got a making of. It's a very swift 82 minutes long, so that's cool. So number 3 is Emily. And last but not least, let's see. Looks like we got Annabelle Creation. So let's see. This is a double for me. I do have all the Annabelle films, all 3 of them. But to anybody watching who maybe is like, I've never watched that before. Is it good? This is the best. This is the peak Annabelle film. It's actually probably up there with best of the Conjuring universe as a whole. This is actually directed by, David F. Sandberg, most recently directed both Shazam films, but don't critique for that because before Annabelle Creation, he made an awesome little horror thriller called Lights Out. And Annabelle Creation is genuinely super freaky. It's scary. It's a very good story. There's some very smart scares here, some very great visuals. So Annabelle Creation is absolutely a must-watch, even if you're not a fan of what the Conjuring universe is doing. Especially if you're not a fan of the first Annabelle, which a lot of people absolutely hate. I didn't mind. I didn't think it was great. But Annabelle Creation was a very quick readjustment, and then things kind of went back downhill again with Annabelle Comes Home. But yeah, number 4 out of the pack is Annabelle Creation. So, pretty good. 3 of the 4 I did not have already, the duplicates. Again, we got Emily, we got Prosper, The Turning, and Annabelle Creation. So, if you're interested in joining with the horror pack, I will link them down below. I'll also put my little creator code. It gives you a little bit of a discount when you go on there and sign up for the horror pack. It's $29.99 a month. That guarantees you 4 Blu-rays delivered to your door. But you can also sign up in 6 months and years, and it takes money off. Those are definitely the cheaper options. But do me a favor. Go ahead over on Instagram. Follow me over there. It's going to be Beardedfilmguy. And thanks so much for hanging out yet again. I got a bunch of really cool stuff coming. So this is a super cool little video just to get out there and show this off. So thanks for hanging out. I'll catch y'all next time.